Hello, Klaus here. On this channel we do filmmaking content every week. If you do not subscribe already, please consider doing so. Okay, so in this video we are going to have another look at the Braw or the Blackmagic RAW. And in this video I want to test out the Braw versus ProRes. So without further ado, let's go to the video. I'll just start with the first shot here. Okay, so this is obviously shot in the proxy, and here you can kind of see the grade applied. I tried to match everything up. So on a 128 gig card, you'll be able to have around 80 minutes of proxy in 4.6K. So now we'll go to the LT, and on, again, as you see here is the grade. And they look kind of similar. I don't see there is that much of a difference in quality actually. So on a proxy or on the LT, you'll be able to have 35 minutes of recording time on a 128 gig card in 4.6K. Again, we'll go to the next ProRes one, and then we'll get to some of the similar in the Braw ones. So here we have a 422, and again, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty similar, and on a 128 gigs card, you'll be able to have like 24 minutes of recording. Okay, so here we have a 12:1 recording in 4.6K. Everything is shot with the Samyang 35mm lens, and you can have around 57 minutes of 12:1 RAW on a card. And because this is RAW, there's a lot more to work with actually. If you look at the skies, you can see compared to the ProRes that it is a little more nice, at least in the color, and that's just because the RAW is so much more flexible to work with. And as we can see here in the 8:1, it's again very flexible, a little bit better to work with again, and on a 128 gig card in 4.6K, you'll be able to have like 38 minutes of raw data. Let's go to the ProRes again. So let's take like a ProRes HQ. And again, this is a great codec. You can have like, again, in 4.6K, 16 minutes of data, which is not really a lot if you're doing a lot of running guns, but it looks great. And here we go to the ProRes 444, and on a card you can have 10 minutes, and there is a lot of data to work with, of course, but I still think that the file sizes in this case are going to be very huge if you're doing run and gun stuff. Let's go to the last ProRes flavor there is in the Ursa Mini, and that's the XQ. Again, in 4.6K you can have around 7 minutes on a 128 gig card, and it looks good. It still is a great codec, so I think it's a bit hard to justify the sizes of this compared to shooting like, for instance, like 5:1 in Braw. So okay, and then of course we also have the Braw like 5:1 here. So for instance, in 5:1 you can have 24 minutes of raw data on a 128 gig card. The files are getting huge, but it's so flexible to work with. It's very nice to work with. It's easier when you're qualifying skin tones to actually do that. There's so much data to work with in this. Let's just go to the Braw 3:1, and on a 128 gig card we can have 14 minutes, which is twice as much as a ProRes XQ, and this is raw data. So depending on how much you shoot and how much space you have for storage, I think it would be wise to switch, in some cases, the ProRes out with the Braw. And then we have the last flavor of Blackmagic RAW, which is the constant quality. And that just means that it's pretty hard to measure how much it actually shoots, because it's depending on what's in your image and how is the highlight and what is actually going on. But for this shot, for instance, in Q0 or QO, I can have like 14 minutes of raw data, and that is the highest quality possible with this format. And if we go to the Q5, I can have, unless there is a lot of changes, of course, I can have 57 minutes of raw data on a 128 gig card in 4.6K. And then again, of course, if you are shooting any of these things, for instance in Braw in HD, even though the sensor crops, you can have more than 4 times as much footage. So just to keep that in mind. Anyway, this was just a quick look at different formats of Braw versus ProRes and how much space they actually take up on your card. So anyway, I hope you found this not scientific video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it will help them out. And if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.